Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza here at the Hatfield Public Library with a pile of teen books. They're not in a box. I don't know why, but that's fine. I can do it anyways. Um, What the Woods Took by Courtney Gould. Wow, that is quite a cover. They were not messing around with that. And yeah, so Devin Green wakes in the middle of the night to find two men in her bedroom. She calls to her foster parents, but this is a planned abduction. Oh my gosh. They take her to a camp for confused teens to survive a 50-day hike in the wilderness. And then they end up being stranded and left to fend for themselves. That sounds rough, but also intriguing. We have a sequel here. This is in the Inheritance Game series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This one is called Games Untold. Oh, I don't think it actually is a sequel. It says Inheritance Games Collection. I wonder if it might be like short stories or like a novella or something. Yeah, it sounds like maybe it's like stories about the characters. Darkly by Marisha Pessl. Uh, you don't own a Darkly game, it owns you. So there's a main character's been obsessed with a game designer, whose game Darkly has a cult-like following, and then she gets an internship at the company. The game designer has died mysteriously, and the hmm says the summer will be the most twisted Darkly game of all. A Language of Dragons by S.F. Williamson. London, 1923. Oh, look, dragons soar the sky. But and the main character is studying dragon languages. Oh, I like that. I feel like, obviously there's a lot of dragon-based fantasy, but I don't think there's ever been sort of a character studying the dragon languages. Um, Oh, it says she has to free one dragon to keep her sister from growing up third class, and then she accidentally, starts a civil war, and then she's brought to Park as a code breaker. Wow. The Last Bookstore on Earth, Lily Braun-Arnold. That's kind of a cool cover. It looks almost like it's like hard to tell, but these are flowers made from the pages of books. Um, so that says the world is about to end again. So it's a world that's already in an apocalypse state, and then there is a storm coming, and they're in a bookstore, um, and they're trying to repair it before the next disaster strikes. Emma Lord, The Rival, crushing the competition. Aw. Rivals to Lovers gets an academic send-up in this charming and irresistible romantic comedy. Um, oh no. So she and her rival applied to the same college. She thinks she got in and he didn't, and then he gets off the wait list and now he's there, causing trouble. Four Eids and a Funeral by Faridah, Abike-Iyimide, and Abdiva Jacquerard. So kind of a takeoff on Four Weddings and a Funeral. Oh, about a guy who returns to his hometown for a funeral, has to face his ex-best friend. Um, he's been going to a fancy boarding school. Oh no, and then the Islamic Center accidentally catches fire. Wow, things are tense between the friends. I kind of assume there's a romance, maybe? But it sounds like this makes it sound much more like it's just about the friendship, but maybe there's a romance. Brewed with Love, Shelly Page. Very fun. I just really like this. They just really went all in on this cover. Like, it's a little bit cheesy, but like in just such a fun way. I love that they're both wearing pink aprons. So it's a plant witch, sage bishop. Is this really teen? It almost gives me an adult vibe, but I think it really is teen. Um, So she's a plant witch. She's going to run her family's apothecary one day. And then she's trying to perfect a heartbreak tonic that will put her apothecary on the map. And then her latest hire is her ex-best friend for some reason. I don't know why. I assume they have a reason. Um, Sh- But I guess they must hire the ex best friend because when the main character sees her, she runs away, which is extra. And now the shop is at risk of being shut down because it gets robbed, and then they kiss, and just a lot of stuff is going on, but it sounds fun. The Rules of Royalty by Cale Diedrich. Act like a prince, but don't fall for one. Easier said than done. Okay, so it's about a guy who says he's always been the center of attention, but he's fine with that because. I'm sorry. He's never been the center of attention, but he's fine with that, but then it's revealed that he's the heir to the throne of Mitanor. It's like the Princess Diaries, but with a guy, and he's gay. Oh my gosh! So that's fun. Okay, so this we didn't know we needed it, but we do. And then there's another heir, Eric Lindstrom, the Spare Prince, whose older brother is getting married, and they're feeling sidelined, and they're hanging out in a summer palace. I love the idea of a summer palace. So that's it. That's the end of my pile. We'll be getting all of these on the shelf, and I will be back soon with more.